For problem number 6, we need to find 3 consecutive even integers with the sum of negative 84. We don't know the first consecutive even integer, so we're going to use a variable x. Well, if x is the first consecutive even integer, then what would the second consecutive even integer be? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at some examples here. If the first consecutive even integer was 2, what would the second one be? It would be 4. Right? What would the third one be? It'd be 6. If the first consecutive even integer was 10, that means the second consecutive even integer would be 12, and the third would be 14. So if the first consecutive even integer is x, then the second one means we need to take x and add 2 to it to get to the next even integer. So let's do that here. X plus 2. And that means for the third consecutive even integer, we need to take x, the first consecutive even integer, and add 4 to it to get our third consecutive even integer. Now it tells us here that the 3 consecutive even integers have a sum of negative 84. So using that information, we can create an equation. The sum means we add the first consecutive even integer plus the second plus the third, and that is going to equal negative 84. X plus 2 plus x plus 4 is equal to negative 84. So now that we have our equation, we can solve for x so that we can find our 3 consecutive even integers. Right? Solving for x will give us the first consecutive even integer. Then to find the second, we can add 2 to that value. And to find the third, we can add 4 to that value. So let's go ahead and do that. On the left side of the equal sign, we have like terms here. So let's say 3x plus 2 plus 4 is equal to negative 84. Now we have like terms here and here. So let's go ahead and add those two together. 3x plus 6 is equal to negative 84. We need to isolate the term with the variable. So the 6 needs to move. And to do that, we can subtract 6 from both sides of the equal sign, leaving us with 3x is equal to negative 90. We're still not finished because we need to get rid of this 3 to isolate the variable x. That's easy enough. We divide both sides of the equal sign by that number 3. And we get 3 divided by 3 is 1 times x, which is x, is equal to negative divided by a positive is negative 3, 0. And so what's my answer? Well, x, the first consecutive even integer, is negative 30. So let me put that up here. The second consecutive even integer is negative 30 plus 2. That is going to be negative 28. The third consecutive even integer is negative 30 plus 4. That's negative 26.